Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where we break down the latest rides so you know exactly what you're getting into before that test drive. And today, we've got something that continues to evolve without losing its identity, the 2026 Subaru Outback. It's been the go-to for adventurous families, weekend explorers, and anyone who likes their comfort with a side of rugged. But does the latest model still deliver? Let's find out. Exterior now. From the moment you see the 2026 Outback, it's clear Subaru has decided not to reinvent the wheel, at least not completely. The design language is familiar, but more refined. At the front, you'll notice a bolder, slightly more upright grille that's framed by redesigned LED headlights. They've got this sharper, more confident look, with a subtle C-shaped signature light that really pops at night. The fog lights are now slimmer and tucked neatly into the lower bumper, giving it a more streamlined and modern face. Subaru's attention to aerodynamics is evident too. There's a slight revision in the hood line and grille angle to better manage airflow, something that might not jump out at first glance but definitely helps with efficiency and noise reduction on the highway. Swing around to the side and you'll find the Outback's wagon meets crossover silhouette is still unmistakable, but look closer and you'll appreciate the sculpted body lines that flow more cleanly into the rear quarter panels. The 2026 model also rides on refreshed alloy wheel designs of 17, 18, or 19 inches depending on your trim, and there's a new satin chrome accent running along the bottom of the windows that gives the side profile a bit more polish. Ground clearance still stands at a generous 8.7 inches for most trims, but if you're going for the Wilderness Edition, you'll be looking at a solid 9.5 inches. That's more than some mid-size SUVs, and it means serious trail potential without giving up on road comfort. Now at the rear, things are kept familiar but with meaningful tweaks. The taillights are sharper, echoing the new lighting design up front. There's a new blacked-out trim option around the rear glass and tailgate that makes the back end look a bit sportier and less utilitarian. The bumper's got a more integrated look, especially on the higher trims where you'll see faux skid plates with contrasting finishes. Subaru's also tweaked the rear spoiler for better airflow and stability at highway speeds. It's the kind of change you only notice when you're cruising fast, but it adds to the car's overall maturity. Interior. Let's step inside, and this is where Subaru has made the most meaningful updates. The 2026 Outback's interior is cleaner, more refined, and frankly, more premium feeling than ever. The centerpiece, a massive 11.6-inch vertically oriented touchscreen that's now standard on all but the base trim. It's running Subaru's updated Starlink interface, which is noticeably quicker, more intuitive, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto across the board. The physical volume and tuning knobs remain, thankfully, so you don't have to dig through menus just to adjust your music. The dash has been redesigned slightly to feel less bulky, with a new soft-touch material used on most trims and optional contrast stitching that gives it a more upscale vibe. Higher trims even offer real Napa leather, ventilated front seats, and the Harman Kardon premium audio system that punches way above its weight class. Seating comfort remains a strong point, plenty of cushioning, decent bolstering, and lots of adjustability. Rear seat space is generous too, with enough legroom for adults to stretch out, and rear seat heaters on higher trims. Cargo space is still excellent, offering 32.6 cubic feet behind the second row and a maximum of over 75 cubic feet with the seats down. Performance-wise, the 2026 Outback carries forward its trusted powertrain options, but with subtle refinements. The base engine is a 2.5-liter flat-four producing 182 horsepower and 176 pounds-feet of torque. It's not a speed demon, but it's smooth, reliable, and efficient. Most buyers will probably be more interested in the available 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-four, which bumps things up to 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-feet. That engine really changes the Outback's personality. Acceleration is strong, overtaking on the highway feels effortless, and the CVT transmission has been retuned for more responsive behavior under throttle. You still don't get that classic step gear feel, but it's a much improved experience compared to older Subaru CVTs. What hasn't changed, and what continues to set the Outback apart, is the standard all-wheel drive. It's symmetrical, it's balanced, and it's confidence-inspiring in every type of weather. For off-roaders, the Outback Wilderness trim is still the champ. It comes with unique suspension tuning, more ground clearance, a revised X-Mode system, and all-terrain tires straight from the factory. Whether you're tackling muddy trails or snow-covered paths, the Wilderness Edition doesn't just survive, it thrives. Subaru has also worked to improve overall ride quality and noise insulation. The 2026 Outback is quieter inside thanks to added sound-deadening materials and thicker glass on higher trims. The steering has been recalibrated too, offering better on-center feel and more feedback. It's not a sports car, but for a lifted wagon, it handles its weight with surprising composure. On the tech and safety front, you're getting the latest generation of Subaru's EyeSight Driver Assist Suite. That means adaptive cruise control with lane centering, pre-collision braking, and lane departure warning comes standard. New for 2026, Subaru's added a 360-degree camera system on top trims, as well as an improved driver monitoring system that can detect drowsiness or distraction more accurately. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and reverse automatic braking are also available depending on your trim level. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Subaru Outback starts at around $30,000 for the base model, which is a modest increase from last year but still competitive given the standard all-wheel drive and tech suite. The premium trim, which adds the big screen and heated seats, starts around $32,500. The turbocharged Onyx Edition XT and Limited XT start climbing into the high $30,000 and low $40,000 range. If you're looking at the Wilderness model, expect to pay just over $41,000. And at the very top, the Touring Staff fully loaded with leather, nav, upgraded audio, and all the tech bells and whistles will run you close to $44,000. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Subaru Outback? Honestly, it's exactly what you'd hope for from a vehicle that knows its role. It hasn't tried to become something it's not. Instead, it improves where it matters: comfort, tech, refinement, and capability. It's still practical, still rugged, and now more polished than ever. The turbo engine adds real excitement, the interior finally feels modern, and the safety tech keeps you feeling secure on every drive. Whether you're hitting the trails or just running errands, the Outback remains one of the most versatile vehicles on the road today. If you're someone who loves crossovers but wants something a little less ordinary, something that still dares to be different, the Outback should absolutely be on your short list. Subaru didn't break the mold here, but they definitely sharpened the edges. That's it for today's review on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more real-world car reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you take the Outback on your next road trip, or is there another rugged wagon that's caught your eye? Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.